in the when you get on the partnership. I mean, you don't make that much money, but you got a lot of features you can use.
Yeah. So yeah. So
On
as I'm
Twitch, I'm getting creative on Twitch. I'm reading this book every single day until I get unbananas, so I can just keep twitching. So,
okay.
but no, it's really good. It's called the Five Types of Wealth: time,
Okay.
social, mental, physical, and financial. It's pretty good.
Cool.
So, gonna get creative while I'm banana until Saturday.
That's what you got. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do.
It's guess who's collabing with me on Saturday as soon as I get on.
Who?
Gunny Dan's coming over to my panel. We're gonna have some fun.
No shit. I really like his lives too.
Yeah, man. I love the guy. I'm like, yo, man, be my alley oop when I get off at 3:22 p.m.
Yeah, Todd. He said paper straws explode. I did a TikTok on that. Rick, you need to come up. Turn on your invites, Rick, and come up. Don't be a PUSSY. Deborah, you need to come up. Come on up, Deborah. I'd really like. I've had a woman's perspective on Trump in a while, so I'd really like Deborah to come up as well.
The worst. Get my place to
I tell my wife it's. I don't know. I don't know why it is. They just some of them just rub me the wrong way. By the way, I need to oh so check out let me get this live going first. I'm gonna show you this picture of this woman. She sent me this text. She said, "What a disgrace" on my DMs and TikTok, and I looked at her picture. She looks just like Sloth Toe MTG. I mean, almost a fucking spitting image of her too. Like it could be her doppelganger.
That's insane, bro.
HCS, are you a Trump supporter?
No, 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 no.
Okay, we're looking for opposition. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opposition only, please. Opposition only. Elsa Sandoval. Let's see what Elsa Sandoval is talking about here. Um,
Somebody's watching on YouTube and telling me on Instagram is,
are they?
yo, the host is big as fuck. The host is big as
Yeah. Uh, all right, my TikTok or my YouTube is going good now. All right, and then I just got a notification. I've got 15 followers on Twitch, so I don't know that I'll get too much interaction. Manuel, I'm going to bring you up. It says you're a team member, but we're looking for opposition.
So the cool thing about so I'm sorry, someone called.
That's all
The
right.
cool thing about when I'm on somebody else's panel on StreamYard, I can still put my Mac camera to the left, so
Mhm.
people can see I'm talking too. It's kind of cool.
Your notification that you're live on YouTube just came up on my screen.
So, yeah, pretty bro.
I will. Hey,
2 subscribers.
all right, I got my cool little shirt on.
Yeah, man,
Uh,
bursting out the same. Then somebody's gonna come after your nails once you.
it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Let's see who we got here. We're doing opposition only. I know there's some Trump supporters in here dying to get up here and tell us why in the hell they voted for Donald Trump. I know you want to tell us. I know you want to tell us, especially Deborah. Where did Deborah go? All right,
Sent her another.
did you?
Yeah.
Manuel is not connecting. Man,
Hey, what's up, guys?
are you a Trump supporter?
Gunny?
Are you a Trump supporter?
Not really.
Okay, we're just looking for opposition, but I thank you for coming up. Uh, Friendly Friday, 12 to 2 is when we'll be doing some friendly conversation unless something else comes up in the interim. How many people? Can you see how many people are in the room right now?
Yeah, it died down a little bit. It's like 70.
Yeah, what the hell?
77.
So fucking fresh. Why does it do that? It goes like 200 and then 79.
It'll go. It'll feel fill up. Something like a tiny gift card, just people tap the check.
Yeah. All right, there we go. All right.
If you restart, if you restart too many times, like a short period of time, you might get shadow banned.
Okay, cool. All right, there we go. I got some guests rolling in there. All right, well, still waiting on some Trump supporters. I don't know where they are at.
Let's get to let's get him on the algorithm.
Are you using Streamlabs?
Yeah, I'm using StreamYard. I want to use Restream, but it's complicated to set up, so I'm going to wait for Santana on this weekend to because it's kind of confusing. Like, it doesn't look right on TikTok when I use it on YouTube. I don't know how to like realize it. So
Yeah, so yeah, I had Restream and then I switched over to Streamlabs. It's a little bit easier to use, so I like it pretty well.
when I'm on other people's panels, it's just easy for me to use StreamYard because I can just like share my screen.
Oh,
So
okay. I gotcha.
yeah,
On Twitch, how do you do chat boxes in Twitch?
chat boxes.
Yeah,
On StreamYard.
like guest boxes like we're doing right now. Can you do that in Twitch?
Yeah, but you have to use either you can use Restream, you can use Streamlabs, or you can use StreamYard. You just have to give people you have to like put the link in the description, right? And then they can just come right on.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I need Crow is supposed to be helping me with all this stuff, but he's been so busy. So, all right, where's the
Trump
Trump supporters?
supporters,
Yeah,
where you at?
maybe hiding. I'm like somewhere. I'm like really close. I'm not sure if I'm getting sick, but I've had a cough and I've been sneezing today. I'm not sure what's happening, so I'm not very happy about that.
Hey guys, let's get up to 200 shares. We're at 99, so there we go, 100 right there. But guys, the more active you are in the chat in the tabs, like we can. So like, let's work on that, guys.
We're at 11 of or 14 of 20 on the Dolphins. As soon as we get six more on that, I'll hit the reset go, and we'll just keep doing small goals here and there, which will help us as well.
Um, Also, if you click on your profile, there's like a gift gallery. If you can fill up all those gifts progressively, it will shoot your views up.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm feeding my face. I'm feeding my face. Hang on. That's funny. All right. Let's see here. No Trump supporters could care less. Yes, I know, Nate.
Yeah, it dropped down to 50. Damn it.
I know.
No, like, it always happens. I go at 50, but if you stay around long enough, it'll hit like a U curve and go back up. But TikTok's been, ever since it went on the meta servers, TikTok is going weird.
Do we know where what the future of TikTok holds for sure at this point?
Still, it's going to go dark after the executive order if nobody buys it, but the Supreme Court allowed it to go back on the App Store.
Yeah.
Rumors of buyers, but nothing on the table yet.
Any chance of an extension on that 74 days, or is that it?
Uh, no, it's a one-time executive order.
Oh, okay.
So somebody better go buy it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hmm.
So is that from the January 19th when it was originally supposed to go dark?
Yeah, so according to HR, I believe 2751, both presidents had the opportunity for a one-time executive order of about 75 days.
Okay.
So all he's doing is just delaying the inevitable with the presidential power he had. Let's tap, guys. Let's get up to, I can't even see, let's get up to 25K.
Yeah. 25K and 200 shares, please. Wish Obama would buy TikTok.
If Obama buys TikTok, we're in good hands.
Yeah. What about Mr. Beast? What happens if he buys it?
Oh, he's the most reliable. He'd be one of them. He would democratize this platform, so it's not, people don't get to. Yeah, he would. I would love for him to. I really would. In fact, I was hoping that would like work out.
Yeah. So that's he's out for sure now. Is that what the deal is?
I really don't know because he made a whole video about how he flew out to go like look at a deal, but I mean there was just I've looked all over the news. There's not any details of it.
I got you. And is this sale going to
There's
be with the algorithm or without the algorithm?
that I don't know. The algorithm is what makes it what it is. So I'm hoping that whoever buys it buys the whole thing outright.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just
Beast is rumored to be. Oh my gosh.
yeah, because TikTok won't be shit without the algorithm, in my
Yeah, I
opinion.
mean, oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're still at 50. Jeez. Carrie Bunny, what's up? What's up? What's up? Carrie Bunny, where I appreciated you come up here. Where I'm trying to figure out where your flags are from. Where are you from? Your accent. I couldn't nail it down. Belize. Okay, cool. Very cool.
Oh
Oh,
man,
okay.
so I've been traveling for work, which means I did a reduced running week, man. The bench press was flying today without doing so much cardio.
Oh, that's good.
275 for 10 sets of three. It felt good today.
Damn. At
Yeah,
185?
but here's the thing though. I'm 5'5", so I'm only gonna go out to
Oh,
dinner like
okay.
you're tall, bro.
I know
You know
I'm
what I'm
hey,
saying?
I'm
So
five
like,
eight. I'm 5'8", man.
oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason you seem tall, just like
No.
the way you sit off like that. But
No, yeah, I'm
uh,
short.
to be fair, I've got leverage.
Yeah, when I swear when I went into the Marine Corps I was 5'10", and then when I got out I lost a couple inches. I think it's because of when I broke my back.
that's fair. Yeah,
All right, folks, we need to tap, 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 share, share, share. We're only at 49 and 50 right now. There's no other big creators on either. Grumpy Grandpa is 6'5". Holy shit.
that's crazy.
Crow is 6'4", I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brett Kratz was on earlier. I don't know if he's still on or not. That's the only like
Yeah.
big creator that I follow that I could see was on.
We watched his video the other night, Unbelievable, where
yeah,
he put together all the body cam footage from Uvalde. It was
mm,
like an hour and 50 minutes. Man, it was so fucking frustrating sitting there watching and them motherfuckers not doing shit.
I don't know if I could watch that.
Yeah. And then the guy that was like one of the main guys on the camera, he was like breathing like he just ate like 50 fucking donuts while his body cam was running. I'm like, and you know, I mean, I don't like the fat shame people. I typically don't. But at the same time, if you're protecting the public or you're in the military, your ass needs to be in shape. And a lot of them freaking pigs were fucking fat as fuck.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to start learning some Arabic because I went to I got the most beautiful invite for some Palestinian Christians that absolutely hate Trump today, and it was beautiful because we all talked after we went to church. We talked about how much we hated Trump for about a whole hour. It was beautiful. They gave me an Arabic Bible, and I don't know how to read it, so we're gonna work on that.
I
I was
had,
so dumb. I'm like, you're supposed to read it from right to left, and I
yeah.
was over here trying to read it from left to right. So
Oh shit. I knew enough just to kind of get around when I was in Iraq, but since forgotten it now.
yeah, there's like so many letters in the alphabet, and it's got no like Latin roots at all. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I did that. What was that language app that used to be popular back in the day when it came out on CD? I can't even think of it now. But I bought like a trial copy of it and I was tried it. I'm like, there ain't no freaking way. This shit's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosetta Stone. That's it. That's it. Rosetta Stone. Yep. And now they have what is it, Babel? Or I think that's one of
Mm-hmm.
them. Yeah.
Might be worth how long you been live for? It might be worth restarting.
Let me look. Let me swipe. Let's see. 20 minutes. You want to wait 5 more and then hit it again?
Is that
Duolingo.
what is that what the protocol is? Is
Yeah.
25 minutes the
Tw
magic number?
yeah, 25. So we'll do 5. Yeah. Yeah, Duolingo, that's it. I did the
Okay.
Spanish Duolingo and I was making some good progress and I just got busy with work. My daughter's taking Spanish too this year.
That's good.
Let's see. I'm about to sneeze again.
I'm surprised Justin hasn't.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Man, the snow finally started melting a little bit today. But
That's good.
then we're supposed to get 4 to 9 inches between tomorrow and Wednesday, which means I will probably not be working and going live if the roads are too bad.
Yeah, that's good. It's gonna be like in the 20s here in Texas on Thursday and Friday. I didn't sign up for this, but
Wait, what? It's going to be what?
It's gonna be well, at least in Houston, it's gonna be like 29, 31 on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
I live in Katy, so
Oh well, so we're not too far from each other.
I didn't realize it was gonna get that cold. Damn.
Yeah, it's about to get really cold.
Oh.
Sylvia, we need to hang out sometime because
Sure,
I don't have that many Texas peeps on TikTok.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just got done hanging out with the pro-Palestinian, anti-Trump supporter creators here last Friday. That was awesome. That was awesome. I don't do hookah, but that was a good conversation. Yeah, that was a good conversation.
Yeah, they've got I think they still have a hookah lounge out here, a few miles from the house. It was 58 here
Yeah.
today. Damn, 58 in Joyzy, Little Rock, Houghton.
February.
That's what I was thinking. All right, let's see. 2 more minutes.
There's nothing happening on TV, right? Like nothing like.
Nope. I've got the news updates on right now. Nothing crazy going on there. Yeah. We started watching a new. Go ahead. No, I was saying we started watching a new series called Resident Alien. If you haven't watched,
That is so funny.
it's so good. Because I was like skeptical of it at first when I was like watching the previews, and I was like, let's, you know what? I've been kind of wanting to check this out, and now we're like almost through season one. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Pam Bondi's talking right now. Oh, she is suing. She's doing a DOJ lawsuit against New York City regarding those attorneys that resigned that didn't want to that didn't pursue dropping that case against Eric Adams.
Sylvia, have you ever been to Black Rock coffee shop in Katy?
Yeah, they just opened the road from where I live.
It's really good. I went there before I left for Austin. It is good. That is some good coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jennifer said about to get no taxes on Social Security. Just for your information, Jennifer, that got left out.
Yeah, that's not even in the TCJ. So like, what you guys voted for, you guys didn't are not receiving. So that sucks.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize that Social Security was taxed.
I didn't either.
I mean, that sounds kind of productive in some areas, but then again, it doesn't. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, because
if you take, yeah, go ahead.
no, I was saying like I had to. So I had to pay file taxes just for my part-time job, right? So it has you list your Social Security disability wages on the form there. But not having it and having it didn't change my return at all. So I'm not even really sure. Like I didn't pay any more taxes on it. I know that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. All right. Let's see.
Might be time to reach the big dog.
Yeah. Let's see. We got. All right. We're right at 25 minutes. Right at 25 minutes. Come back in 60 seconds, folks. As soon as you get in here, I want everybody to tap, 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 and share, 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 and then let's start hitting these small gift goes as well. See you in 60.
And yep.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. As soon as you hit the room, tap the screen and share the live. Tapping is clapping and sharing is caring. Well, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's try to stay in this FYP. Get there and stay there. A couple hundred people. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Fire Lemon. Tap, tap, tap. All right, we're at 65. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's get to 50 shares. Let's get to 50 shares. Keep tapping that screen. All right, we're almost.
Sometimes it's
Yeah, and we're almost to 100.
so guys on YouTube. As you're dropping comments on my guys, drop comments and like go support Gunny's. This isn't my live. Like I'm not live right now. I'm just screen share. So go to Gunny's. His literal profile is like right on the screen right there, guys. So also I took my little 4K camera and like I set it up. So now I got the 4K face to the left and like your whole life to the right. This looks cool.
Oh
This
yeah,
looks cool. I like that.
I can do that with
Yeah.
my. I can do that with my GoPro.
Yeah.
I can put my GoPro off to the left here instead of using my laptop cam, and it'll do the same thing. Hey, Mr. Ash, I saw you in the chat there, buddy. Saw you in the chat. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
My buddy John, my Army Ranger buddy John, just scrolled through and said hi.
Yeah, that's awesome. Freaking range of fleet delay.
They do. All right, look at.
Guys, tap the screen, guys.
All right, let's pin this go. All right, the gift go is now pinned. 20 friendship necklaces. That's going to also help us get us in the FYP. We got somebody named Omni ready to come up. You want to take him?
That's right.
All right. Omni. Oh, wait, he's not booting up yet. Sorry. Omni, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, ma'am.
What state did you vote out of?
Colorado.
Colorado. All right. I spent some time out in Colorado Springs. So two-part question. Two-part question. Tell me, one, what was the main reason that you voted for Donald Trump? And then secondly, over the past 3 weeks, his executive orders, which ones have had a direct and positive effect on you? And we'll take it in as you tell me the first part. We'll address that and then we'll address the second part separately. So go ahead.
So I agree with the use of tariffs. His policy on equalizing the American economy.
That was the reason you voted for him was the tariffs.
Just because it will lead to a lot of things. It'll
So
lead
you're saying
to
blanket tariffs, regardless of what pretty much every economist has ever said, you think blanket tariffs are going to be a net benefit to the economy in the United States? Are you fucking for real?
Well, so I mean, I agree with you that it won't if it's implemented. The use of tariffs from any country is to apply leverage to negotiate. He is applying leverage to other countries, and specifically Canada and Mexico. And you know why?
because the WTO, or there was an investigation that both countries breached USMCA. That's why he's doing it. And they didn't come to the table when he got in office. So if you want to look up the breaches they did against USMCA, it's public, about RVC, about Chinese goods going into vehicles made in Canada and Mexico, entering the U.S. market under their tariff system. So we lost in the last 4 years if you look at the deficit. I mean,
You're talking about the trade. You're talking about the trade deficit. Hold on. Out of any 4 year span, Trump increased it the most because of his trade war with China. Right? It was like 413, and then it shot up all the way to like 671 billion, according to the Federal Reserve, according to that same ITA, according to the U.S. Department of Economic Forum. So if anybody was out here losing trade wars, right, it was definitely Trump. So do you have any like evidence of the tariffs, like blanket tariffs, right? So I agree with your tariff sentiment if they're targeted, right? But blanket tariffs, they lose American manufacturing jobs, lose factories, and increase the prices of certain commodities. And we actually saw that, right, on grand display the first time he did keywords, right? Blanket tariffs, right? I don't disagree with tariffs. They just got to be targeted.
Right. So if you look at, he's doing blanket and he's strategically targeting.
You can't do that both at the same time. That's impossible.
For different countries. For different countries, you can't.
That's not okay. That's not so. Blanket tariffs means you do it on all commodities. For example, with China, right? That's what he did the first time. That's what he plans on doing. Secondly, when he tried to do tariffs on Canada, right? Before he got bullied out of his own deal, they actually Trudeau replied and said that they're going to retaliatory tariff on all $166 billion of goods because there was a blanket tariff on all their goods. So a blanket tariff, it's all commodities. The minute you take away one, you are back down to targeted tariffs. That's how it is economically.
So I agree with you on blanket tariffs for all products for one country, or specifically steel and aluminum for the world. So in regards to Canada, you have to understand that Canada breached the contract. It's out there. When Trump won office, who was the finance director? She resigned. And then right after, Trudeau resigned. So you obviously have to figure out what's going on. Now, in the past week, Trade Commission came down to the U.S. to negotiate, and so did this lady from Ontario. I forgot her name. But they weren't talking with Trump. Now they are. So he's pressuring to equalize. Well, if you look at the deficit from 2020 to 2024, the U.S. lost $50 billion to Canada.
Okay, but the overall trade deficit out of any 4 years of any president, Trump was because of his trade war with China, right? So, with that being said, you're talking about somebody that contributed less to the bilateral trade deficit. Why are you not talking about the president that increased it the most out of any 4 year, span ever? That was Donald Trump, right? Because of his blanket tariffs, trying to go against the mega giant China, which we got punched in the mouth in that trade war. Okay. So yeah, every president does actually, since the time that we've started measuring the bilateral trade deficit, does increase it to a certain amount. Obama did, Biden did, George Bush did, Clinton did. But you're ignoring the fact that Trump increased it the most in out of any 4 year span ever. Like that's not. That's
if I go to his first term. If you look at the trade for the first 2 years, it was fine. I will not talk about anything with C-19 in it.
It was not fine. Hold on. Yeah, so I don't have to go to one. Trump only had 9 months of C-19. I don't even have to touch that, right? We're talking about with the tariffs when we started first seeing the negative effects about one quarter into 2018, right? According, he did not balance with the world. In fact, we have evidence from certain countries that we also lost out on. Argentina for that pork tariff for absolutely no reason. We had some places in Indochina that we.
Okay, so I understand that you can cite things from different countries, but if you, right? So, but the prices were down and interest.
You literally just said so. Okay, because of hold on. Now you're running now. Cool. So Awesome. So thank you, Obama, for giving him the economy. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and back up that claim with data and sources. It's crazy how being uninformed Americans all of a sudden a bad thing. So 76 months of consecutive job, and this is from the U.S. Department of Economic Forum, and this is from the Federal Reserve. I love this source because Jerome Powell helped write these reports, so like there's no running from this one. So let's see, U.S. Department of Economic Forum. We have the Federal Reserve of St. Louis.gov. We have let's see, what else can we go to? Taxpolicy.org. A little bit from the IRS, but we'll keep that one alone because, taxes. That's a whole separate topic. So there was already 76 consecutive. Oh, and a Republican wrote this report. Interesting. All right. So there was already 76 consecutive months of job growth going in. There was already 33 consecutive months of 224,000 jobs per month going in, which all the way up to the nexus of Trump becoming president. There was already 16 consecutive quarters of positive GDP growth. According to the side-by-side cross-reference comparison, Trump never beat any of the last 3 years of Obama's job growth, not even close. And unemployment was already plummeting down at the nexus. It was already at 4.7%, down from the 10% when he had to inherit the recession a year later. So, yeah, I mean, that's data, right? So, yeah, thank you.
So,
Thank you, Obama.
So it didn't. Okay. So thank you, Trump, for Biden's first 2 years.
Okay, cool. So with that being said, right, I have a counter to that. So with that being said, right, when it comes to this economic principle, right, when you have a larger than life external principle, we had the C-19 novel virus, right? Unless you want to pin Trump on the 15% unemployment, I'm not going to do that because unlike Trump supporters, I'm actually an honest guy, right? And also, like, what did Trump give Biden? He gave him increasing gas prices because of the OPEC Plus deal, right? And then C-19 came over the top with the clogged up supply chain, which shot up CPI inflation to 9.1%. So that's not Trump giving him that. He did give him bad gas prices, but Trump didn't give him, the inflation. He had to deal with that from the C-19. But because of him and Kamala's leadership, we were the fastest to bounce back out of the G7. But Trump did actually play a big role in increasing gas prices because of the OPEC deal with Saudi Arabia. Right? He thought that nobody was going to be driving for the rest of eternity because he thought probably C-19 was going to last forever. So he went to Saudi Arabia, said, give us 10 million barrels per day less. And when people started driving again, you started seeing gas prices increase because of the supply and demand curve. So when you have a large external factor like C-19, yeah, can't really play the leaning and lagging effect because global inflation puts this all down.
Well, you actually can because USMCA didn't begin until 2021. After
Okay, cool. So that just made my point.
USMCA, right? Exactly. USMCA, the trade deal. It's not public. You can Google it. The effects of USMCA. Cool. Right? Yeah, you're making my point. Keep doing it. Obligation. Right. So that was Trump's USMCA.
Yeah, which wasn't effective. Right? Yeah, which wasn't effective.
Just saying it wasn't effective. It was effective.
Well, yeah, I'm going to actually quote data, right? See how I'm able to quote data and you quote feelings, right? So trade volume. So from NAFTA, right, over to USMCA, we saw a 9% decrease in trade volume, right, which is bringing less of our money coming in. And to put that on like a metric, anything above 4.5 is considered bad and ineffective, right? We were actually better off keeping NAFTA, right? If your metric is to keep more money going towards America. So we got punched in the face with the trade war because of blanket tariffs. According to the data, and I'm getting this one from the same U.S. Department of Economic Forum. Gosh, I love this data because you can look at it from left to right. 2018, 2019, all that other good stuff. 2020, 2021. So we were actually statistically, we're actually kind of better off with NAFTA. So I would actually love for you to actually start quoting me some data, right? Instead of just making a claim like, what data do you have?
Unfortunately, I'm on my phone.
Okay, I mean, that's fine.
We can agree that USMCA used the same tariff structure as NAFTA, correct? Can we?
Okay. So what does that have to do with the fact that we lost out on TVL?
What's TVL?
Okay, so that's the total value locked. It's just a trade metric to demonstrate, right? That we lost more. No, that's not. I said total value locked, right? So that's just a trade KPI. But no, so we were better off with NAFTA and not USMCA. So unless you paint me some data otherwise, right? So I mean that's fine. You can go teacup and come back, but I'm not willing to agree with you with anything unless you show me like some evidence that to support your claim. Like I've supported everything I've said for the most part.
Maybe next time I come on here, I should get my computer. But
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, but there's things we agree on though. And
well, no, because you're claiming that the tariffs were effective. I disagree with you with data. You claim that the NAFTA, the USMCA conversion was effective. I don't agree with you on that.
Do you agree with me that there were breaches in USMCA from Canada and Mexico?
Okay, yeah, but those were nominal compared to the bad effects that it had on American trade. It's called a cost benefit analysis.
That's why Trump's using because they had 35 days under the USMCA to come to negotiation on the breach.
Okay, so all you're doing, you literally talked about this breach, but every time that I've talked about how America's lost money because of tariffs, like you ran from it. So we
no.
talked.
You already know
yes, yes.
He's not using the tariffs.
He literally right. He literally used tariffs starting in 2018 late. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to keep pouring this data on. Awesome. Let's see if this sounds like leverage. All right. Federal Reserve report disentangling the effects of blanket tariffs on the global manufacturing sector. Aaron Flan and Jerome Powell and Justin Roberts, right? So Trump appointed Jerome Powell, and then he hired those two people. So he said that we find evidence that the 2018 tariffs resulted in a negative relationship in manufacturing employment and rise in consumer prices. So that's under the findings section. Guys, let's do a magic trick here. You guys want to see 500,000 jobs disappear in about 6 months? Watch this. All right, go down to Annex 5 when it comes to job loss versus job gain. So first quarter, right, we lost about 230,000 manufacturing jobs, and then second quarter, within 2 months of the second quarter, another 320,000, right? So that was about 500,000 within the first. And guys, keep in mind, this is all pre-pandemic, guys. So this is about 500,000, and then right before March 9th of 2020, which when C-19 hit the American market, we were already right above kissing a million manufacturing jobs lost with negative 2.7%. So with that being said, if that's your idea of leverage, please count me out, please.
Okay, so I'll just say that I will stipulate on any fluctuation you have on data. But do you understand?
How is that a fluctuation? It's not a fluctuation because it kept going. It's called a negative slope. There was at no point that manufacturing jobs were coming back. While these blanket tariffs were in place, according to the data.
If on the stipulation that the blanket tariffs stay in place, is that the stipulation?
So they stayed in place, and then Trump signed an agreement to end the trade war between China at the nexus of C-19, right? So Biden had to come in, right, and remove certain tariffs, right, that were hurting us bad. So Biden removed the following, and I'm not reading all these in the bigger.
I just don't want to keep talking about the past because the past is irrelevant.
But okay. So let's talk about now then. But the problem is,
let me ask you a question.
No. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and set the stage for because I don't think you understand. This is why Trump being in office is problematic. If you don't understand pattern recognition, I can't. So cool. Let's talk about it. This is why blanket tariffs won't work again. You want to talk about the future? Let's do it. Can we manufacture every single thing that we need in the United States today as of February 16, 2025? We're talking about.
I'm gonna agree with you, but I don't think.
Well, no. I don't know if you're gonna agree. That's why I asked you. So please be courteous. Yeah. You wanted to talk about now, but the first now question, you're fumbling on it. Can we manufacture everything, right, in the United States today on February 16, 2025?
No.
Okay, well, that's the coefficient. That's why blanket tariffs don't work. So if we weren't able to manufacture everything back then, right, and we won't be able to do it now, that's the literal coefficient that bridges those together.
Right. That's why blanket tariffs won't work.
Okay, well, Trump's doing blanket tariffs, which means you made my point.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God.
He's doing blanket tariffs for the purpose
Which
of negotiation, not to put in
So-
place.
So
I don't understand.
negotiation.
Can we understand that?
I understand. I understand that it's a bad idea, right? So you
we
keep
understand.
trying to get me. You keep trying to get me to agree with you, but you're not bringing me any positive effects of this.
So let me ask you. You understand that every country uses tariffs to balance.
Yes, but they don't do blanket tariff. Okay, so they don't
I understand.
do blanket tariff. They do targeted tariffs. Trump doesn't want to do that.
Okay. Doing these tariffs are pressuring countries, aren't they?
No, it's not. So I'm gonna.
Pressuring a country?
Okay. So unlike you, right? I got receipts for everything. So be quiet and let me. So here's the thing: you're trying to get me to agree with you, but you're not giving me any sub. Like just because you say, "Can we
There is
agree?"
no
The answer.
substance.
The
He's
answer
putting a
is
tariff on to scare a country to come to the table.
okay. So let's go ahead and talk about the now, right? Every time I talk about the now, you back out. So let's talk about the now, right? All right, cool. So watch this. Canada and Mexico a little bit ago, right? When they tried to do the tariffs the first time, Trump got bullied out of his own tariffs by Claudia Sheinbaum and Justin Trudeau. And then there was this rumor going around. We actually have memos for both of the things that I'm actually about to say. So all that money that supposedly went to that supposedly Canada was putting in to reform the border wall, that was already allocated, and that project was already started right under the Biden administration. Memorandum number 1700H as in hotel and A as in alpha. Secondly, you guys tend to not pay attention to things that come before. So there was already troops being set in quantities of 10,000 during the Biden administration and even during the Obama administration. So the only person that lost out on the negotiation leverage was Donald Trump because he promised the world that he was going to do these tariffs on that Tuesday. But leading all the way up to the morning, Justin Trudeau stood his ground and said, "We are still going to be committed to putting retaliatory tariffs on all $166 billion, all these goods." And Claudia Sheinbaum never retracted her statement about the 50% of retaliatory tariffs. So he got bullied, right? And that's the facts.
So there was a plan in place, we agree. Was there a completion or execution date on those plans?
It was Tuesday, and he
not.
got bullied. So how are you gonna ask a question and then answer it? Hold on. All right. Okay, hold on. Stop, dude. You have a bad habit. Dude, I am not going to agree with you. This is annoying until you give me data. You have been running circles. You told me to talk about the present. Every time I bring up data, right, or memos or anything, you keep saying, "Oh, we should agree." No, the fuck we shouldn't. You haven't given me any substance to agree on. Zero data. We've already proven the fact that he got bullied out of his own tariffs, and the things with the northern border wall was already allocated FY 2023, and quantities of 10,000 troops from Mexico has been happening even during the Biden and Obama administration. Stop saying we're agreeing.
Yeah.
We don't agree on anything because you're not giving me evidence. Stop that. Seriously, that's annoying. Bring me evidence, and then maybe we can agree on something. Anyway, yeah, so bring evidence and we can agree on things.
I want to leave it with this, if I may. We're not going to agree on. Can I just, one statement, you can boo me, can I just say something, please?
If it's going to be MAGA propaganda, we're not interested
No, it's
because
not.
you've done nothing. You've contributed nothing but feelings to this conversation. Zero quantitative analysis, zero data. I have to provide everything, including the government.
So I'm not here to analyze the past, and I just want you to research China plus one.
I did. So I brought up the future, right? And you ran from every claim after I've debunked it. Omni, you will not do your closing speech. Please leave from us. I talked about his presidency right now, and you got debunked and you ran from it. I'm not talking. You do realize all this happened like literally 2 weeks ago. All this, him getting bullied out of his own tariffs. Yeah, I'm not here to talk about the past either. This tariff war thing that almost happened literally 2 weeks ago. I gave you 10 straight minutes to make your case, right? But no, you're not going to do a little closing ode. And you literally ran to Biden as more times than I ran back too. So And plus, if you count the past as 2 weeks ago, well, yeah, that's when he got bullied out of his tariffs. Omni, you're not impressive, dog. Like that was out of all the economic conversations I've had. That's bad. I'm the only one providing data. Anyway, is Andy Poole a friendly?
I don't know. We can bring him up. Let's see.
Yeah, guys. Sorry if that lulled you to sleep, but this dude was straight up lying. So I took evidence and debunked all of his claims. Like stop saying we agree. Like that's the farthest thing.
Well, we're waiting for Andy to come up. Someone just put that UK and others are sending military to Ukraine. Anybody else hear that?
Let me Google it.
I'm gonna look into it.
It seems like it
that
would have.
makes sense. They're NATO.
Let's take a look.
Guys, can we get an L Omni in the chat because an eighth grader could have made a better argument. If an eighth grader cited one source with me, they would have made a better argument than Omni because we were running around in circles.
Let's see. Europe quietly works on a plan to send troops to Ukraine. UK ready to send troops to Ukraine as European leaders to hold war talks. That was as of an hour ago. Biden. Oh no, never mind. That was old. Yeah, looks like some UK troops possible. And no more Trump supporters. I gotta see. I'm not
So
done.
Andy's not a Trump supporter?
No, no clue.
Can we bring him up and see?
We'll find out.
I'm surprised Justin and
Thanks. I've been sneezing all day. I even took my allergy pills.
he said using his Dara's platforms.
Oh, God.
That's why I put.
Like, data just as bad as facts, I guess. I mean,
What the?
How is being a woman in this economy Don White? I'm not sure what that means.
he actually said, how is being a woman in this economy? Like,
Oh, did he?
doesn't even, yeah.
Yeah, these guys only on the reading level.
I don't know, but anything about a Brad Pitt protest video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Andy never loaded up, huh?
No, he didn't. He just kept bubbles. Yeah, Lil. I think I'm getting a touch. I think I'm getting that. I've been like yesterday. I started coughing a little bit. Today I'm sneezing and a little bit of coughing. So I started taking some guafenicin and some Dayquil, trying to fight it off and staying hydrated. So we'll see. I used to get hot toddies when I was a kid. My grandparents used to give them to me.
Zinc. Someone said start the zinc and vitamin C.
Yeah. Um, I was gonna go get one of those. What are those? What are those? Vitamin C packets that CVS has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Emergency.
Yeah, emergency, but
Yeah.
I didn't feel like stopping again. I don't know. We'll see. Uh,
Have you all heard about Russia wanting Alaska back?
yeah.
Jeez.
Well, let's see. We're at. Does that say 58 or 58?
58, yeah.
Let's see here. 20, and we're at 28 minutes. I'm open to suggestions.
Yeah, this algo's being weird.
Yeah, this afternoon it was like great. Like
Yeah.
we had several hundred people for a real long freaking time.
Ever since the meta servers, took over, it's just never been the same, dog. Let's see who we got. KPC, do you know this guy?
Yeah, he wants to talk about some military stuff, but just he needs KBC. Just come back on Friendly Friday. We're trying to get some debates, and we're probably going to hit a restart. I don't know. We're just kind of or might call it. I'm not 100% sure since it's already 9 o'clock or quarter till anyway. I'm just kind of going to be a group effort on what we decide. So.
Hey man, time might be the charm, but it might be worth going on tomorrow too. Who knows?
He was going to debate the USAID. Oh.
Chris Henson says poor Democrats need a hug.
I know. No.
I love
What the
hugs.
Dallas Cowboys had is crazy. You guys are taking L's all around.
I love hugs.
First of all, you're talking to a true Republican here, right? So why don't you come up here and let's settle it? Because Omni, right, your guy's poster child, didn't do so hot.
Yeah.
He straight up lied about everything. So if you want the same work he got, right?
I mean, come on, Chris. Come give us a hug. Well, I'm not a
Almost like,
Democrat,
oh,
so.
you're using data. Bro is a clown. He's like, oh, you're using data.
I renamed one of my, so I redid my TikTok channels and categories, and I renamed one of them sources, what MAGA hates.
Yes.
All right, I say we try one more restart, and then if we can't get any action, then we can just call it and reboot tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we just got to make sure we do a big tap blitz in the beginning, guys. We can all do it.
Yeah, tap tap tap. Hit that gift code, that first gift code that I get set. So we'll see you in 60 seconds for one more round. Here we go. All right, all right. We are back again. Maybe the third time is going to be a charm. I guess we're about to find out. Third time is a charm.
Sure.
Yeah.
There we go. As soon as you get in here, guys, start tapping. Yeah, start tapping, guys. Also, YouTube family, come here. I command you to come here. Let's see.
The TikTok goal is 100 of the TikTok J's starting off. So if you guys can hit that, that's going to help us too, not, as well as the heart me right here for 1 coin. But then more importantly, tapping and sharing the live. We got one share out right now. If we can get that up to like 50, I would say that would probably be a good start.
Tap, 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 guys. When you recharge your coins, does it take a few seconds or do you have to drop and come back? I just like recharge, so.
Yeah. So
Never mind. They're good. I got them.
yeah, I usually swipe out and then swipe back up. Yeah, so I just bought 1,400 and I put them on my
Yeah.
fucking backup account instead of my main account. I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, fuck. So now I got to spend another $20 because I'd never go on my backup account, which I should. Um, oh damn, Sylvia got it. Sylvia and Chris got us, or Chris and Sylvia both got us to the 100 TikTok J's. Thanks. All right,
Yeah, I gotta
folks.
push that algo over.
You should
No.
have your wife get on your backup and send you all the gifts to you.
Yes, actually, half a team coin.
Oh yeah, that's what I. Yeah, you're right. I should do that. All right.
Sonny, is he friendly or not?
Oh, let me look at the name. No clue. Bring him up.
Let's get it. Guys, tap the screen. Keep filling up the gift goal, guys. Sonny, what's up?
Hi, how are you? No.
What? How old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay. What state did you vote out of?
Pennsylvania.
Okay. Uh, so two-part question. Uh, give both the answers, but we're gonna address them individually. So first part of the question is number one reason why you voted for Donald Trump, and then the second question is, well, he didn't do any policies, but over the past 3 weeks of his executive orders, Were there any that had a direct and positive impact on you directly?
Yeah. I was fired. I'm I'm in the medical field. I was fired.
Are you a Trump supporter?
You know what? At one point I considered it, but I was actually just here to answer the question of what Trump has done for me, and
Oh,
that is what he has done for me. I
oh,
got fired from
okay.
my,
I got you.
yeah, yeah.
And so were you on was it a probationary job or just a regular job or what was it?
I'm not really comfortable getting into that. I'm super sorry, but
That's
I
okay.
just wanted to let you know that I am in the medical field.
Sure.
My job was to help people.
Yep.
I wasn't doing anything bad. I wasn't funneling money
Hmm.
into whatever. I was actively day to day doing my best, trying to make the world a better place. I was fired.
Damn.
So,
And
yeah.
directly from all the stuff that's happening right now, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Damn.
because of the hiring freezes, it was a part of that.
Damn. Okay. Well, I am certainly sorry to hear that. While I do like to uh,
I did not
know
vote
of
for
these.
Trump.
I'm sorry.
I did not vote for Trump, just for everybody in the comments.
That's okay. Yeah,
No,
but
I did not.
it's I know nice is probably I do. It's unfortunate that I mean, we know, but we don't always directly hear of the negative, like have a direct connection with somebody that's adversely affected. I know that it's out
I
there.
talk about it every day.
Do you?
Actually, I hear people telling me every single day how Trump has negatively affected their life. I wanted to personally tell you how he negatively impacted my life.
Yeah.
But if you just go ahead and do some Google research, I mean, there are plenty of people who will give you their side of how they were fucked over by this presidency.
Well, we've had a few
My
up here. Yeah, we've had a few up here in the past week.
favorite example, his name is Daniel Hodges. He's a police officer who Trump pardoned a man who reached under this man, Daniel Hodges, this man's visor. He's a police officer. At January 6th, he attempted to reach under this police officer, Daniel Hodges' visor, and tried to gouge out his eye.
What?
And Trump pardoned that man who did that. Again, I'm just saying his name, Daniel Hodges, so that you have an opportunity. He gave a speech about this, so that you have an opportunity to do your own research, because I don't want to info wall you. But I want to tell you guys, as somebody who considered supporting him, I have learned my fucking lesson.
Yeah.
It might be time for the rest of us to do some reconsidering as well. Thank
Oh,
you so much.
all right. Thank you, and hopefully you bounce back from that. All right. All right. Will, are you a Trump supporter?
You might have to send him an invite to unmute because there was background noise. So
Okay, I got it. Will, I just sent you an invite to unmute.
Will,
Click on your profile and then hit the microphone button.
Keith Miles, are you a Trump supporter?
I sent Will an invite because he said he voted for Trump. So
Oh yeah. Keith Miles, are you a Trump supporter?
he's
Oh, he
gone.
left. I have Keith Miles in the box. He said he was a recent guest.
Yeah, I don't remember him honestly.
Yeah.
I don't remember him either.
But Blaga makes me sad as a fellow black man.
All right. Hey, just keep knocking out these tiny gift goals, folks. And we'll get some more people in here. All right, let's see. I'm setting up another small goal. Everybody got to take that.
What? Say Miles. Type a 1 in the chat if you're a Trump supporter. Open my eyes to the corrupt swamp. Oh, John H. Okay. Run it. Okay, cool. So we got some ones. Okay, at least they're identifying themselves. Positive idea.
All right, John H., you there?
Yes, sir.
Trump supporter, yay or nay?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What state did you vote out of?
Texas.
Texas. All right. Two-part question, and we're going to take it in pieces. The first part is number one reason why you voted for Trump. And then the second half of the question is over the past 3 weeks, which one of his executive orders has had a direct and positive impact on you directly?
Okay. Honestly, my main reason for voting for Trump is I want to see him bring the corrupt Democrat Party down, and that's what's starting to happen. So that answers the second part also.
You
That's
know,
a new one.
you know what's fun. You know what's funny is like, uh, there's like I know you didn't run on this because he didn't really talk about doing a whole lot of this that much like pre-election
Yeah,
until.
he announced those.
Uh-huh.
That pretty much told you what was
But
happening.
that was not. This can't be why you voted for him though.
You mean exposing already public information that's easily accessible on
Well, then why are Democrats freaking out about it so much?
Can you give me one Democrat that's freaking out about it? Can you give me like one? Yeah, give
Are
me
you
one.
serious?
They're
No,
free.
John H. Give me one. The burden of proof is on you. I actually
Okay,
know.
every squad member, AOC.
Okay, give me. That's not what I asked.
Pocahontas, the bald black woman.
What?
The lady from Texas, the black lady from Texas. She's.
Can you give me a name and Can you give me a name and give me a quote? Because I'm familiar with these people.
Yeah.
Give me a name and give me a quote. You can't just say that.
You haven't seen him. You haven't seen him protesting the whole week.
I've literally seen what everybody
Singing
in the
songs.
AOC.
Singing
okay,
songs.
so hey, John,
Are you
Take a breath, John.
All
Stop.
right, John. You're frothing at the mouth. So the minute that I ask you for evidence, you start freaking out. I'm familiar with everybody in the AOC, and they have a contrary opinion about Doge prior to what you just said. Actually, they've all said things around what we're saying, spotting the inerrant errors that they're making, right? Like the lie about the $2.7 trillion of Medicaid, right? That's been literally here domestically. So if you can't even provide me one exact quote from a Democrat, then quite literally, you've got nothing to stand on. Give me one.
I got plenty to stand on.
Okay, then give me one. Okay, then give me
AOC.
one.
Why do I support the exact word? I told you who's saying shit. Go look it up.
Yeah, but John, here's the thing. They're not protesting.
Talk about
John, I'm talking. Hey, John, I'm talking.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up.
You.
He's talking about his mom.
Fuck you.
Yeah. You. Oh, fuck you, you fuckwad.
You little bitch.
You fuckwad.
Leave him crashing out.
So I'm gonna read you what. So I'm gonna read you what the AOC actually said about Doge, and it's actually the complete. And notice how I said I was gonna read what they said about Doge, and he was about to run. All right, so I owe this info to the people watching because he straight up lied, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Representative Alexandria Ascale-Cortez of AOC has been critical of the Department of Government Efficiency, and this is what they said. One, they mocked it. Wow, doesn't sound like they're freaking out. Mocking the Department of Doge after Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, her name seems to be flying around everywhere, was appointed to the subcommittee. They are saying that Doge is one of the most government inefficient and illegal forms of government entities that they had after spotting many inerrant entries and suggesting that they cut programs supporting vulnerable populations to include lifelines to veterans, seniors, widows, and the disabled. They are not scared of Doge. You just straight up lied.
Yeah, I was gonna say they weren't upset or crying about what's being uncovered. They're all like Democrats are upset of how Doge came about. That just made up agency that shouldn't be there. I mean, that's what people are upset about. Nobody's upset about what's being uncovered because nothing's being uncovered.
Aaron, turn on your invites and come up, you PUSSY.
So I'm like, so yeah, he took me directly to the AOC, and they completely contradict what he said. So
MC Hammer.
Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? I'm just so ecstatic just to hear
Hey,
my hockey team beat Canada. And Canada's number one in hockey and stuff.
are you a Trump supporter? Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what state did you vote out of?
Tennessee.
Okay, all right. Two-part question. And I don't need a fucking monologue. Just very quick and to the point. One, your number one reason for voting for Donald Trump, and two, over the past 3 weeks, name one of his executive orders that had a direct and positive impact on you directly.
One, I feel more protective because I hate to see like other countries. Like, do you Poland?
Don't ask me questions. Hey, don't ask me questions with your answer. Just tell me why. Why you voted for him.
I like the fact he's protecting our border.
How so? You say immigration? Immigration is your issue?
For me, I just want
Is immigration the issue you're telling me? Is it immigration?
yes.
Okay, now I have a question for you. I said no monologuing. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Now, when it comes to immigration, there's certain pieces of information that I think it's important that you know if you're going to come to the table as part of a debate, argument, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So I want you to tell me what the current asylum policy says.
The current asylum and stuff. Well, I know there's many ways that you can like become a U.S. citizen and stuff. I mean, if I come into a country, that totally makes sense.
So you don't know? Just if you don't know, it's okay. I'll tell you.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
You voted for a criminal, right? That's literally
Yeah,
insane.
there's that too.
He's a criminal. He's going to be our president for the next.
He's got 34. Wait. So MC Hammer, we have laws here and we have court cases that prove our point. Falsifying business records is a Class F felony in New York, and he was literally guilty of it 34 times. Like, we're not making this up. And secondly, you don't even know the asylum. And this honestly makes sense because this is proving our point. Because ICE agents are trying to deport everybody but criminals. We've had American indigenous people get their Fourth Amendment rights violated. We've had American military veterans get them, and you're looking at one right now. While I was running, I got detained. I got to say, hey, I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking. Right? It's funny how Trump ran on protecting veterans, but he's sending his ICE agents to go beat them down. So, and there's been a lot of citizens that got detained. That's right, run away. So,
see you next Tuesday.
I was gonna ask her how like he was protected the borders. I mean, I'm like, I see nothing different than when President Biden was in office. I mean, except that now all of a sudden Greg Abbott made a show of sending troops down to the border. It was such a crisis under Biden. Why didn't he send National Guard, Texas National Guard then?
Yeah.
He did under Trump because he had to declare an emergency. Trump had to declare an emergency after 400% increase of crossings compared to Obama.
We always got runners.
Right? They don't even know what the legal policy for asylum is. I love that you asked that question first.
I know you guys are getting tired of hearing it, but I think it's so funny that like probably 85% of them don't know what it is.
Right.
To come across one on your panel that knows it when you ask the question, Gunny.
Yeah. R. Burkhart says Dementia Joe was a joke, but he took the DI hire and left. I sent you an invite to come up, R. Burkhart. Andy Reynolds. I vaguely remember this guy. Let's do it anyway. Fuck it.
Nobody is voting into the bot.
Andy Reynolds. You've been up here before, right? Andy Reynolds, you've been up here before. My God, will you shut up? You've been up here before, right?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, I know you've been up here because I know you've been up here because you're.
Ask me the question then. Why would you ask me the question then? You stupid.
See if you would actually be honest. That's why.
He's not he's a disingenuous person coming up here. That's why I remember him. Okay.
That's honestly crazy to me.
Yeah. More slurs. Yeah, that's all we got. Let's see who we got here. Andy Reynolds. Somebody. I'm gonna block Andy Reynolds actually. Mute. Block.
I sent our Burkhard, or whatever his name is, another invite to speak.
Okay. All right. Let's see where we're gonna just go. Let me pin this again.
Didn't you block?
Yeah, but they can still do it.
That's crazy.
Shit.
Well, I dropped him out of the so goes up.
Damn.
I'll see if I can block him out of the live.
Okay. Oh, we got Crypto King. Oh my God, this guy.
think I remember him.
Yeah, $30,000 a month guy.
Yes, that's right.
I've seen him before. The dude's a clown.
Yeah. Oh, it's slow night, folks. I apologize. Trump supporters are in hiding.
They're not coming up.
Yeah, they're running out of excuses now that Trump's fucking the country up.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I don't like. It's hard. Like some of them managed to do it to some degree, but like he just seems indefensible at this point to me. Like I would just be like, you know what? I'm not ready to unalive myself on this hill. I think I'm just gonna cut my losses and just say, you know what? I fucked up. I think I could live with myself a little bit better if I just did that. Or Burkhart, if you don't come up on this next invite, you're never coming back in here. I'm gonna Mandy Fuss.
100 extra grams of protein because I'm not sure if I tracked everything today. Let's just be safe on that.
I don't blame you.
Mandy, are you a Trump supporter?
No, she didn't. She didn't mean to. She didn't mean to. She said that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Cece and Mandy, I'm dropping you folks out of the boxes. I'm guessing you were just tapping the screen. Trump supporters, where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
All right, Burkhart, we're giving you one last chance. You've been sent multiple invites. Let's see.
Cassidy Sundance. I'll give you one guess what he does. Look at his name. He said he came from the streets and then he got some money and invested in crypto and turned his life around. Now he makes $30,000. According to him, he makes $30,000 a month. Whether that's true or not, I have no idea. But he says everybody needs to pull themselves up by their bootstraps.
Wait, somebody just called you a coward. Who? What?
Who? Joseph
What's that
Robinette. Joseph Robinette. I don't know what that means. He had asthma. I'm not sure what point you're trying to make. Selective service, that's the draft. So, no, I think your phone just died. Yeah, uh, so I'm guessing because he knows I call Trump a draft dodger. That he's,
It's Maine.
oh, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Says that I thought I got taken down. Well, let me see. Let me check if that Burkhart guy. Let my phone die. My bad. Oh, he let his phone die. Oops.
Oh, he's on his, oh, okay. He can't come up though. He doesn't have live access, but he can, I think he can still sit in a live if I'm understanding correctly. Because I tried to send him an invite. It just has the ad symbol.
And then Burkhart dude did not accept, so I'm going to mute him.
That's fine. Okay, there we go.
I thought I got taken down, but I accidentally was not monitored by a battery. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, that's as bad as me. I keep swiping myself out of lives.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you did it. Was that this morning or yesterday?
I've done it at least once. Time you're on the panel the last couple of days because I checked to see like what creators are on.
Yeah.
You know, because if you swipe to the left and somehow like I'll swipe back in and then I end up swiping myself right out of the live.
Yeah, and see, when I'm hosting and I swipe off to go look something on my phone, I'm worried I'm going to do the same thing and just swipe the live out. Here's Crypto King.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
No, it sounds like you got your mic up your ass.
Yeah. I mean,
Boss,
you're what?
working out in the cold. I'm bundled up, working like a dog. Got to make that 30,000 a month, like you said.
Why are you in the code? I thought you were like did like cryptocurrency shit.
I'd have to do with it. You know, invest, work. Do it all, man. Don't be a clown. You don't just sit there and invest it on your ass. You got to work too, make money. That's how you make money.
But I did my time serving in the military. I'm gonna sit on my ass.
Hey, tell me why you voted for Trump.
We didn't vote for the third court count felon rapist.
Yeah.
The person that the person. Hey! You asked me. Be quiet. The person that increased the bilateral trade deficit, most of any president in 4 years through a bad tariff policy, bankrupted 500 farms, destabilized the housing market. Yeah, why would we vote for that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just asking, man. I thought you were voting for Trump. You look like a Trump supporter.
So I'm black, right? So what business? What? So So Trump said specifically, right, that he wouldn't hire black people to count his money. He said during his campaign on February 14th, the thing that him and black voters have in common is that we're all felons. By the way, I'm a black voter and I'm not a felon. So why would I vote for something like that? Tell me.
I didn't hear anything about that, so I don't know why you even heard something like that.
Okay, so cool. He said it and it's broadcasted for the BCF Gala. He was invited to be the keynote speaker. Right? So,
Shame on many people that talk racist crap.
Well, yeah, that was Trump, man. So, I mean,
all that crap. So one day it'll go away. That's how you do it, man.
Well, I mean, Trump repealed President Lyndon B. Johnson's executive order during the second year.
People are prejudiced a little bit inside. Right?
Okay, but you're not. Yeah, but as the president of the United States, that was
You have to.
So crypto. Are you here to have an actual conversation because you're just over here? Well,
let me say one thing. When you guys talking crap about crypto, no matter what president won, crypto would still be doing the same.
Dude, can we just
Crap about crypto.
And I don't give a shit about crypto. That just reinforces the point you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, with that, let's get back to policies, right? Like, what's going on here?
Make money.
Okay, so why are you up here?
Because I voted for Kalama. Hey, man, I voted for.
That's not her name. That's not her name.
Miss Harris, right?
Well, yeah, thanks.
I wouldn't have voted for her or Biden. I wish somebody else would have came up, another Democrat. But unfortunately,
Biden didn't run. So yeah, there's that.
They should have had another. You know, to be honest with you, they should have had somebody else come up. You know what I mean? You got to admit that.
Okay, so are you actually up here to like have a debate, or are you over here just talking your feelings the whole time?
Yeah, that.
What the fuck?
Teach me some more, man. I'm sitting here kicking back, taking a break.
I'm not. So I'm not here to teach you. I'm here to debate. I'm here to debate.
Now, these other crypto again, so I want to see what you guys got to say.
What the fuck is wrong? And this guy was allowed to go to the voting polls.
Yeah. Fart, get in the box. Fart man, talking shit in the chat. Get in the box. I sent you an invite.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw the first stone since you clearly don't want to talk about Trump. Okay, cool. So, would you agree that Trump ran on not sending foreign aid to countries unnecessarily? I'm talking to you, bro. You voted for Trump. You're supposed to be, defending him. Would you agree that Trump ran on not sending foreign? You literally. What?
Yeah, that verse. That's why I'm asking you why you voted for Trump, but I was wrong.
I didn't vote for Trump. So one more time. Would you agree that Trump ran on not sending foreign aid to other countries?
No, I think Trump ran on trying to get rid of the immigrants.
Okay, so you literally just lied because Okay, cool. So that's not what we're talking about. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hold your hand here. He was quoted 39 times saying that he was going to cut foreign aid off to other countries. This is why this is important. He wants to waste $50 billion plus of American tax money to rebuild Gaza when it's not our responsibility to do so, and we have starving people here in the United States that can use $50 billion. So can you justify that? Because that's not very America first. We have poor and starving people here. What the hell?
A lot of that stuff that all the references, even that Super Bowl game.
Crypto, stop running from what I just said, right? Gaza, stay on topic.
Agree with that too. I don't think anybody should take that. It's not ours to take.
Trump wants the same thing. Same thing with Greenland. That's not ours to take either, and neither is the Panama Canal. But Trump wants to waste tax money attempting to do so.
I think he's just I think he just runs his mouth a lot, talk shit.
Well, that's not good because his first term he said he was going to bring back all the soldiers from Afghanistan by Christmas, but instead he signs the Doha Agreement, releasing 5 Taliban war fighters to go, unalive us, right? So yeah, he does say ridiculous stuff, and it does get people unalived, and it does waste money. I do agree with that.
I mean, let me ask you this: you don't agree with this? The other Biden did the same shit, did some pretty stupid shit. They all do, man.
Well. When it comes to the foreign, so why did you ask a question and just want to answer it? Right? It's almost like I don't agree with you, and I'm the only one giving evidence. Interrupt me while I'm giving the answer, and I'm going to meet you. So no, because Trump started a war, Biden didn't start a war.